Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. Well, my garage. This is Brian, Leaks Rod and Custom. Well, it's been a long time since I've really made a video, and I haven't been doing a whole lot, been doing a little bit. So I recorded part of doing a LS swap in a Camaro. I'll post that later. We'll get back to it, but my garage right now is just a disaster and it's kind of embarrassing. Been doing the roof on the garage, working on the roof on the house, been busy. Been to the track a couple times. Minnesota, been there once. Wisconsin, been there once, and I've been there with my Sonoma that I built this spring. So I didn't record anything on this, and I do apologize for that, but been a little busy with all this quarantine crap going on. So I have my desk set up out here. It's kind of messy right now. I've been off for the last week. Took the bike out to Black Hills and rode out there for a while with the wife. So now it's time to get back here and get things cleaned back up and organized. Don't worry, I'm not going to record any of that. It's just going to be a disaster anyway. So we got the Sonoma. It's got a bone stock 5.3 LS in it. Power Glide. Built, like I said, I built this spring. I just threw it together. I've had it to the track a couple times. The quickest I actually ran at the track was in Wisconsin. A nice cool day. I had snow tires on all four corners, and I ran a 1401 and a quarter. Now I upgraded to drag radials in the back, a 275 60R15, and it ran slower. So the 8th mile over at Rock Falls was a 901, and when I ran at Grove Creek it was warmer, but the quickest I ran was a 937. So I'm not really happy with that. It's too slow for me, so we're gonna start upgrading it. Now this has been my daily, and then the transmission decided it wanted to start puking all over, so the Power Glide that's in there I picked up off of Craigslist, real cheap. Threw a manual shift kit in it, and threw a couple of new seals in, and a Chinese dipstick tube. Well, that's the problem now. That dipstick tube's leaking. So I'm gonna get a good dipstick tube, and actually I'll probably pull this transmission back out, because when I put it together it had been sitting for years and it needed some more help than I gave it. So I'll pull this transmission back out, and over in this corner where I had all my stuff before, I still have it. I have another Power Glide sitting there in pieces that I had bought to put this one together properly. Well, kind of properly. So this is a 176 gear ratio. The one that's in there is a 182. So I'm gonna build this one and make that one work, having the 176 gear ratio instead. Yeah, this place is just a disaster right now. So generator to fix, new generator. Needless to say, I got a lot of cleaning to do. So we got patches over here. We got some wiring in here. And if you remember, we got the little 1.6 in there. Well, the wife decided that that's going to come out. So we're going to put a LS in here too. So I'm hoping, but I doubt it, but the steering might work. So I might have to redo the steering again to make that work. We'll have to find out when I get to that point. But I got to pull the front end off again. That's okay. It's hasn't really gone very far. Here, let me move some stuff around here. We can get inside here. So you can see I got the headlights, blinker. There's a high beam down there. The fuse block is on the wall on the back. Pedal assembly, that's too far over. Well, that's gonna get changed now anyway. So, being it's gonna go to an LS, I'm gonna have to rearrange everything. So I cut the big hole in there for the clutch cable. That's gonna get changed. Everything will get changed. Guess you gotta do what you gotta do. I know exactly why she wants to do it. And it's basically because she wants to go to an auto. She's not very comfortable driving a stick. So that's fine. It is what it is. But we're gonna get back to it here. So the plans for this bad boy here. So yeah, I even kept all the original dash and everything. It's all stock. So the plan for this bad boy is to take it apart. This engine has 350 plus thousand miles on it, so that's gonna come out. That's gonna go in patches. That'll be fine. I'll probably throw this Power Glide in with this engine into patches. I'll go with a different, a lower mild LS in here, along with the other Power Glide in the corner. Then this is gonna get a cage, probably a different box at some point in time. Rocker panels, cab corners, all the fun stuff. Maybe glass fenders, glass hood. Gonna narrow a 9-inch for it. And I'm hoping to put a cam and a bed mount turbo in here. So there's not a lot of room up here for tubing. That's why I did the way I did here with the mass airflow. We're going to go to a map tune instead, and I'll get a three bar map sensor for it. When I get the new LS engine, we'll tear that apart, put a ring gap in it, put it all back together, put a cam in it. I'm gonna take the radiator and move it forward and clean this thing up a little bit. The wheel wells are gonna come out of it, and it'll be a somewhat daily still, but not a hardcore daily as I've had it. Being I've been at home, working from home, the daily doesn't mean much, to be honest with you. I drive it pretty much anywhere I could. Like I said, when I came home, I had a big puddle of transmission fluid on the floor, so it's time. But I want to make sure I have enough room in the garage that I can pull another car in if I need to work on while this thing is in pieces. So I'm not sure if that's going to mean let's take out patches for now and work on this, put patches on the trailer or behind the garage. I'm not quite sure what that's going to entail yet. So I'm going to get this place all cleaned up and we'll figure this out. Like I said, we were out in the Black Hills with the bike, so there's a possibility I might start building a trike too, because some of those roads out there, they're awesome roads, but some of it can be a little rough. So, and if I can make the wife more comfortable on a trike than a bike, I will do it, no problem. So we're keeping the bike. That's not going anywhere. But we're going to see if we can rearrange here, make this work, make it happen, and get going. Clean up my mess that I've had so far this summer. But if you like it, great. Stay tuned with me. Sorry I haven't made a lot of videos. We're going to definitely try and get this back on track and making some more videos. They might not be as close together as they used to be. I used to try and do it every other week. I might try and do at least once a month. But if you like it, great. Stay tuned. We'll look at some power going here and see if we can make a better time. I'm not going big tire. I'm just going to stay drag radial. So if we can lay down some good power on these radials, it'd be awesome. But yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned. We'll catch you later.